Aloha and welcome to Tangimal Studio 808. I'm Psychic Larry and this is the block video for the first half of June 2024. This video is sponsored in part by Greenfeet Games. Their new game, Pirate Republic African Gambit, is coming to Kickstarter June 11th. We'll be talking about it shortly. Coming to Kickstarter on June 3rd is Ada's Dream by Alley Cat Games. Ada's Dream is for 1 to 4 players and will play in about 90 to 120 minutes. Work with Ada Lovelace to help build the first computer, fulfilling her dream in this alternate history Euro game. Using a dice rondel and manipulation mechanics and literal engine building, Ada's Dream is the first of the Great Thinkers trilogy and part of the popular Alley Cat Games Advanced line. Coming to Kickstarter on June 4th is Apothebakery, The Culinary Alchemist by Lux Lupo. This game is for 2 to 4 players and will play in about 60 to 90 minutes. In this game, you take on the legacy of an apothebaker, an ancient lineage of culinary alchemist healers. Over the course of 6 rounds, you will accumulate reputation for each adventurer you heal and every bake you undertake. The player who gains the highest reputation by day's end will claim victory. Coming to GameFound on June 4th is Bunny Boom by Ruse Games. Bunny Boom is for 2 to 4 players and will play in about 15 to 45 minutes. In the game of Bunny Boom, you try to pass the bunny problem on to other players. To do this, you must place cards from your hand in order to push the rabbits as far as possible and attract opponents to pick up more bunnies than you. At the end of the game, the player who finishes with the fewest bunnies wins. Coming to GameFound on June 6th is Grimcoven by Awaken Realms. Grimcoven is for 1 to 4 players and will play in about 90 to 270 minutes. Grimcoven is a miniature boss battler game set in a dark Victorian universe where only the hunt matters. Build your character in roguelike fashion and try to claim the ultimate prize. Collect too much lament, however, and you may turn into one of the beasts you were sent to hunt. Also coming to GameFound on June 6th is Operation Barclay by Salt and Pepper Games. Operation Barclay is for 2 players and will play in about 25 to 40 minutes. Operation Barclay is a game about the intelligence war between the Allies and their Abwehr counterparts in the Mediterranean theater in 1942 and 1943. The Abwehr must attempt to learn where the Allies intend to land next. The Allied intelligence must prevent the Abwehr from discovering the truth. Coming to Kickstarter on June 10th is Artefacts by Fabulist Factory. Artefacts is for 1 to 4 players and will play in about 45 to 270 minutes. In this game, you play as a master artifactor trying to design and build a machine artifact to win a place on the Council of Grand Master Artifactors. Artefacts combines resource management, worker placement, and tactical confrontations with the theme of steampunk aristocracy from the late 19th century. Coming to Kickstarter on June 11th is Pirate Republic Africa Gambit by our sponsor Greenfeet Games. This game is for 1 to 5 players and will play in about 60 to 90 minutes. The Pirate Republic Africa Gambit is a second addition to the original The Pirate Republic. It is a thematic deck-building sandbox adventure game which also adds West Africa riches, new pirates, the Portuguese, and a campaign mode into the mix. Using your cards, you will sail across the map, strike fear on enemies, recruit crew, attack, defend, form a pirate haven, sack forts, complete global missions, or build infamy, which lets you gain even stronger cards. Individually, you are amassing swagger as quickly as you can while collectively completing the global missions. The game ends when the global mission is completed or when one of the players reaches 120 swagger. And finally, coming to Kickstarter June 11th is Trekking the World, the second edition by Underdog Games. This game is for 1 to 5 player and will play in about 30 to 60 minutes. Trekking the World second edition is a major redesign. It's a drafting and racing game now. In the new edition, you can also get special powers for free by going to various destinations. Also, they have added a solo mode. There are also many other rule changes and component upgrades. So if you are a fan of the original Trekking the World or of any of the others in the Trekking series, you may want to check out Trekking the World 2nd Edition. And those are some of the games coming to crowdfunding the first half of June 2024. Thanks again to our sponsor, Green Feet Games. Go ahead and check out their new game, Pirate Republic Africa Gambit, coming to Kickstarter on June 11th. And as always, let me know in the comments which games you are looking forward to and if I've missed any of your favorite games coming to crowdfunding. And until next time, aloha!